Cup of coffee in the morning, just right. But what's the greenest way to make that cup of coffee? It turns out that the biggest impact from making a cup of coffee is actually the agriculture, the growing of the coffee beans, and to a lesser extent, the heating up of the water. The making of fancy machines is not a big part of the environmental impact. But which of these fancy machines is the greenest way to go? Well, the drip filter tends to make too much coffee. If you only want one cup of coffee, this is overkill. It's going to make too much coffee. You're going to waste coffee grounds and you're going to use up or heat up too much water. But if you really want 4 cups of coffee, then great. Same with the French press, depending on the size of your French press. The pod coffee maker heats up just the right amount of water and uses just the right amount of coffee beans. So it's the greenest to go for a single serve. Now, what about those pods? Those pods are not generally recyclable. Now you can buy a kit from the company that says you can take this apart and separate it and then recycle the plastic. But unfortunately, the pods don't usually say what kind of plastic it is. And if it's any plastic other than 1 or 2, it's not going to be recyclable. Also watch out for the ones that are made out of aluminum. Aluminum is harmful to make, and the pods made out of aluminum are not generally easily recycled. The greenest option may be the ones that are reusable. You can buy reusable pods you fill in with your own coffee grounds, and that actually helps flavor too, because you can get recently ground coffee into there. Now, tea drinkers, you can rejoice because the agriculture, the growing of tea is much greener than of coffee. And that means that your cup of tea is going to cause less environmental harm than a cup of coffee. Why? Tea production uses much less water, 4 times less, and you get a much bigger yield of tea leaves than you do of coffee beans per acre of land. So enjoy your cup of coffee or tea and try and make it as green as possible.